Now let's count to 10, 9, 8,
Well, it says we're live now.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
It says we've been live for 13 seconds. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
We are the Getting Very Mad Scientists and frantically going about, frantically Fran. And there's Igor over there who knows what she's doing. Look at this terrible, terrible plaster. I can't help it. Sorry, I've just been doing grubby things. At least it's only the plaster that's grubby. I'm Madder Frankie. That's Violet Igor. And we are the Mad Scientists.
And we're going to send out loving hugs to everyone today. Everyone be safe and warm. Fran is very cold because she's been a bad girl. So she's cold.
Yeah, we're in the cold room.
Yep. So she needs to warm up. So I'm hoping everybody gets warmed up.
Got a hot water bottle.
Yeah, you got to
nice
get it in you while it's hot.
Warms up your hands. Lovely. Right. Well, we have a fair bit to look at today. And I'm going to be trying some of this out.
We have a few people we want to say hello to. In the meantime, while I do that, you can take me off screen.
Well, hey, there's Violet. Hello, Violet. Then there's a PM Artist Studio, which usually means Mariah. Yep. Then there's Anne, Laura. Hi, Anne. Liz. There's Paula. Oh, what did I just do? I've just hit somebody. I did not mean to. I'm sorry. Oh, that was PM Artist Studio. Sorry. Not my fault. It's too sensitive.
Hi, Evie. Hi, Colleen. It's going to be a fun day. Fran is frantic today. She is all kinds of frantic, and she's cold, and she's flustered, and she's very, very flustered.
Hi, Maxine.
And I think Ian's been messing with her too, but
yeah, it's me cop. Hi, Evie. Hi, Colleen. Oh dear, I've got one very. Let me see if I can get rid of that. I don't understand what to do that. Okay, techie Violet Igor. Oh, there we are.
Bye, everyone.
There we are.
Go away.
I pressed the wrong button. I've figured it out. Hello, everybody.
Do I get to go away?
We have some stuff here. Pardon?
Don't I get to go away?
Well, you can if you want to. Voluptuous Violet. Hello, Voluptuous Violet.
I've been called Full Moon Madness, right, Paula? I mean, she's just having
is that what it is
today, and I haven't talked to her since I don't know when, so I haven't been there to hold her up and boast to her, and it's been on
I've been working hard, folks. I've been working very hard on my doodles, turning doodles into something else. And there's I'll show you those in a bit though. But first I wanted to talk about this because this came the other day, and it's rice paper for drawing on. I think that I figured out that this one is the raw one. I don't know what any of this means, but I bought two together from the same place. One was, I think, the raw, this one, and the other one was called Langui, probably pronounced differently, but it looks like Langgui, Langui. And I don't know whether that means that one's not raw. I was trying to get different types to see what would be best for printing, right? So that's those two. We'll have a go with those later. I've got some glassine to play with that I cut ready. Just a few sheets, 3 there. But I've got a roll if I need it. And you can now see some of the things I've been doing. Let's see if I can get that one to sit up. Come on, sit up, sit up. My stand is getting very unhappy about being up there. See, it's sort of sagging a lot.
Liz,
So I
Liz
want to see
says
what I can
that Liz says that raw means that there's no sizing on it.
do. Yeah. Well, there was raw, there was half boiled, and there was something else. So it could mean something other than just that. Just that. It could just mean it's not been cooked. So I don't know. But what langui is, I've completely forgotten. So in the meantime, I've been out in the planets, playing in the planets. So we've got Saturn here with its rings and some little moons, probably the wrong number because I wasn't paying attention. This is Io, much too big, but we're really close into Io. And you can see it's got this eruption on the edge, which we know Io had.
I was looking at that thing and well, that's an ornament, isn't it? But no, it's not.
Titan also has an eruption, but Titan doesn't have this detail of this volcanic, what they call it, lively surface with all these volcanoes because of the stretching that is created between the other moons and Saturn. It's this poor little Io is so close, it's getting wrenched madly.
Hi, Darcy.
And then there's also, which is a pulsar. Hello, Darcy. And we've got here, this is my favorite planet. This is Pluto. And look at poor Pluto.
Yeah.
After it had been demoted by those rotten scientists and classifiers, we finally got to see what the surface looked like. And you can see its poor little heart is broken. See? Little crack in its heart. Oh. I think Pluto is fascinating and it should be given back its planet status. Poor old Clyde Tombaugh who discovered it. I mean, what a shame. So I've cut these in various different sizes. That's the same size. But I've got all these different sizes here as well. Little ones, teeny, weeny ones. So I can really have a good play with that. And these other ones you can see sitting here. These are Uranus. And you can see that this one is supposed to be that way up because it's got a spot on it, but this particular iteration of it shows the magnetic movement at the pole. You see, only one pole's visible at a time. And I did lots of different sizes of that one as well. I thought it was just such a lovely looking pattern where it showed the poles with all the movement in amongst its clouds. I thought I've got to have that. So that's what I've got. Lots of lovely sizes. So I've got lots to play with. And then to go completely off-piste to something totally different, it just happened to interest me at the time, I did this. Isn't that lovely?
It looks like a emu.
It's an ostrich.
Okay.
But it's an ostrich that photobombed a peacock. So actually, the photographer was trying to get a photograph of this lovely peacock, and the ostrich went, ah! I just love that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Mariah wants to know, should they be in one set or each planet have a set with various sizes? She loves this.
I think each planet have a set with various sizes because I love being able to play with the different sizes. Because, you know, you never know when you might need a little one up there and you haven't got room for a big one, you know, or else you want a major statement with the big one. So I think I would prefer to have them of different sizes, but ask what people think. I don't know. I like the idea of different sizes. I've only got the one sizes of these at the moment. And I should have the other. I haven't cut the other. I've also got two. This is a pulsar, and there are also two black holes of different people impression of what they would look like, because of course nobody can see anything more
I
than a
was gonna
blur.
say, how in the heck did you manage to do a black hole stencil? I mean, who on this planet ever? Never mind. It's a magic.
Well, I've got two. I've got two. One shows it sideways. The other one, I think, shows it looking downwards. But it's different artists' interpretation or different scientists' interpretation of what it should look like.
Okay.
So we'll see. But
Well,
I just love the pulsar. I think that's such a
Mariah
lovely
said,
pattern.
so the setup will be like you did with the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the moon.
Yeah, yeah. The various sizes, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been using that moon for so long. Right, the next thing is, let's move these out of the way just for now. Oh, there's more, yeah. No more planets or stencils at the moment. I've got some in production, but they're a completely different subject. We'll have to find out what they are another time. But I've got a bookie book. Creative bookbinding. It's a lovely book.
Okay, the disclaimer here, no one is obligated to go purchase. We're just
No, you don't have to purchase this. I got this secondhand on World of Books or something, so it didn't cost me all that much.
All right.
I like that.
The fact that it's creative, that it's bookbinding, I already want it. So
I do like bookbinding books, and I love these feathers. Look here.
Yeah.
And the eggs. Absolutely love it. Hi, Carol.
Carol is Canadian artisan.
Oh, is that Carol? Is it? Okay.
Yeah, she changed her name. She was the oh my gosh, don't even ask me. The magical. Well, she's not anymore. I deliberately tried to forget. She's now Canadian. Mariah says the saucers and 2 squared stencils are in the shop. Oh.
All right. Yes.
We gotta get that.
Yes, I saw them in there. I did have a look. There they were. And then this one also should also go with the squares. That's another one. I did that at the same time, so I use that quite a bit too. Now, creative bookbinding. Let's have a look at this. This has got this marvelous book here that I absolutely love. This one. It's such a clever idea, and it's so simple. Let's see if I can find it in here.
There's the saucers.
Oh, there's the one with the feathers. Lovely. I could have to have a closer look at that one. But this one is not quite there. It's getting close to the idea.
There's the link for the
making into a book. Jean's Jotter. Lovely thought. Here we are. This is the one. This one. Isn't that lovely?
And there's the other link. And if you purchase $30 or more and use, okay, let me get this right. FRAN10 code, you get 10% off. Did I say that right? FRAN?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you use that code when you check out, you get 10% off a $30 or more order. Yay!
Right. This is the little notebook. I saw it on the little picture. It's called a garden notebook because it's using little teeny weeny spade and fork. Isn't that lovely? Trowel and fork set. That is marvelous. The way she's done that, she didn't make them. She went to a doll's house shop and bought them.
Oh.
Made at the right sizes.
A little trowel there. What else am I seeing? A trowel and a watering can and
yeah.
Oh, I like
spade. Lovely. Absolutely wonderful. I love that. So that's a nice one to look at. See if you can get it on a library loan or something. These sort of things. That's what I do when I've got the chance. Now here's a lovely one. I dare say it's possible that if Patricia's watching, she might be going, "Oh, because I've got my Veranda issue 2. Ooh, the Wanderlust issue, it says. Now, there seems to be quite a lot of stuff at the beginning that doesn't seem to be doing anything but advertising people like Hunter Douglas, no idea who they are. Something about Los Angeles, blah, 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 blah. Somebody on a sun lounger, la, la, la. Jewelry. But you get going a bit more. I do like that lamp. You get going further on, and there's some lovely patterns there.
Oh, yeah.
And nice plates and cups and things. I like the blues anyway. But eventually we get to, it's about hotels, this one, I believe. So we've got some nice look of hotels. Sometimes it's hotels, sometimes it's people getting somebody in to do their house for them.
Well, I
love that. Lots of
a hotel up north the other day, and it didn't look as nice as that.
Well, no, these are probably the sort of hotels that I could not even afford to stand outside of.
Exactly.
That's the ones. Look at that lovely malachite and blues in there. Superb. Some really nice, inspirational things to look at. I mean, I like things with little squares, like which this sort of makes me think of. A square, each little square is a picture, a little story on its own. Nice. The Shape of Water, isn't that a film?
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of
color and design there.
Yeah.
Is that's a bookbinding book? You switched while I was pasting.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Lots of daft models, which I'm really not interested in, but I do like the purple jewelry she's wearing.
That's the creative bookbinding book?
No, I switched. Veranda.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, who's the author of the other book?
Oh, just a moment. Mary Maguire.
Yep, okay, I already found it. Thank you.
Yep. 25 book cover projects shown step by step. Some lovely things. Yeah, the kind of things. I mean, you've got beluga caviar there. It's definitely not me.
Not me.
No. Quite like the healthy look of that, but it'll probably turn out to be with potato or something. That's nice. I like the texture on that. That's a very nice thing. It might be nice to do a journal with that kind of texture over a lot of it and put some natural things like these twigs and things next to the smooth twigs next to the rough texture of the plaster. This is nice. I like this. All those lovely, lovely shells.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Well, the whole design.
There's somewhere.
Swirls is really nice. Hi, Carla.
Somewhere. Hello, Carla. Somewhere in this country, I can't remember where, there is a grotto that is completely covered on the inside with shells in multitude of different patterns, using all one sort of shell here, using lots of different shells with it. It's just marvelous. And it's from the Regency period, I think, quite a long time ago anyway. I don't know if it was Regency, but it's old. It was a folly. One of these wealthy landowners had it built or cut out or discovered part of it and enlarged it. And then somebody came in, either a member of the family or some garden designer came in and transformed it into a grotto with these shells all over it. That's what that makes me think of. Lovely. My dad made some pictures using shells. We've still got hanging on the walls. And my Uncle Bill used to use shells to cover large bottles and turn them into lamps. And he'd put them on not just bottles, but jars, jugs, all sorts of things. Isn't that lovely? Sculptures of the sea. Now, it has to be American because it's using one of these, and we don't get those in this country. And that is a, they don't call them moon pennies. What do they call them? It's something to do with sea urchins, isn't it? I can't remember the name of the dang thing. You'll know.
Oh.
You've got them all over the place, haven't you?
Sand dollars.
That's it, sand dollars. I knew it was something like that. Yeah. Look at all these lovely different things. You've got Nautilus shells here, look. Beautiful. And these lovely pink ones. When we went down to Askham Beach, we'd be sort of collecting all sorts of shells. And if you saw a pink one, it was a star event, you know. Didn't get many of those. Beautiful. There's some painted wall backdrops here. Like a scene on your wall, instead of repeat patterns on your wall for wallpaper, you know? Lovely. Like they used to do a long time ago. What was the name of that? Those people that somebody once bought a house, and it was quite an old house with tall ceilings, and they were going back through the ages, as it were, as they were peeling off wallpaper. They got to one, Grayson, somebody, I can't remember. They got to one and they discovered that it was extremely rare, and it was like a historical, they'd stopped and they preserved it. They preserved what they could find of it. They could find little bits here and there. Grayson somebody or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So that's more like a sort of, is that William Morris? Oh, it's nicer than William Morris. William Morris seemed to go in for patterns, and these are not patterns. They're scenery. Sometimes they're in the Chinese style with beautiful sinuous branches of trees and things. And sometimes they're birds, butterflies. It's just lovely. So inspirational looking at these sort of magazines. Lovely. Stones along here. I do like the idea of stones. I've got the guy coming to talk about the resin driveway on Tuesday. Looking forward to that. Find out what's happening, what they can do, how much it's going to cost before I make a decision one way or the other. Oh, I do like that. Look at that lovely bit of furniture with a beautiful carving on the front. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And it's sort of a chest with this lovely... Now, whether that mirror is original to it or whether it's the same period or completely different, it does go so nicely with it. Beautifully. Probably says somewhere in the information somewhere. World's Most Beautiful Hotels 2022. It is quite nice. If that's a hotel, it looks more like a country estate, doesn't it? I suppose that's what they go for, you know, trying to create that sort of look. That's nice, lovely blues. Anyway, instead of sitting here looking at a magazine for another hour, which I could easily do, I will stop and I'll show you what we've got sitting waiting from the last live or the live before, depending on whether I get these or not, or whether I forgot them. Could be either. Just moving those out of the way before they fall down. So this one looks quite good. This might be the one that I think might be this one that was said to look like a map.
That one looks like fallopian tubes.
Yeah, it does also look like fallopian tubes, but it also got a mappy sort of feel to it with the dendritic shapes in there. But there's also this one. It might have been that one that was said to be a map because it does look quite mappy, as if we're looking down on an archaeological excavation showing the layout of buildings in this strange villa, you know? Mm-hmm. Lovely. Anyway, we'll pull these and see what happens. We may or may not get it all off. And if I lose a lot of it, it looks like I'm going to lose a lot, I will stop and use map medium and pull it another time. But this is quite nice paper, this.
Looks like it's
Doing all
going
right
up.
so far. There's not much left down there, I don't think. I wouldn't say it was a clean plate because there is some there, you can see.
Yeah,
But
okay. All right,
oh,
Liz. Your light is dark on the top left. You've got a shadow on the top left, and you could
is
zoom
that better?
you could zoom out a tad bit.
I can't because it's wonky.
When you were reading the Yeah, I know. When you were reading the book, it was fine. I wanted to see it, but yeah, you know what it is? It's the paint bottles are throwing a shadow on your.
Oh, right, I see. Well, I can do something about that by moving that light. Is
Ta-da!
that worse or better?
That's better.
Maybe.
There's a glare
But
now,
I'm
but
not going
that's
to be
better
pulling
than a
this
shadow.
completely off because it's leaving quite a bit of gold paint here that I want to recapture. So I will come back and get that
Okay.
with
Hi,
matte medium.
Lisa.
We'll see what we've got on this side. Oh, we're leaving quite a bit on this edge. There's quite a bit there that's left.
My goodness, it's been sitting there since Monday.
There you go. You can see how much is left now. Quite a bit left there. Not so much in the middle, but there is some on this side as well. I think I want to capture as much as I can. And this is quite good because it's the bronze, so it's quite shiny in places. I don't know whether I want to leave it that or not. What I'll probably do is I'll come back and I'll capture this big bit here and possibly that bit, and we'll see how it goes. Because actually the rest of it's not so bad, and I don't really want to obliterate it all with gloss, and I don't really want to obliterate this with matte. So I might put some gloss medium on there and see what happens. See how it looks when I pull it. Right, so that's that one. But it's going to look rather lovely, I think. I think it's going to look rather lovely with the fallopian tubes. Fallopian tube.
Hi, Trish.
Here's the other one. Let's see what we've got
Okay,
here.
Carol. Thank you for being here. Hi, Julie.
Oh, there's quite a bit left behind on this one too. Look at that. There's lots left behind. I just have to come back and get that. I think we do the same again with this.
Okay.
Quite a bit there. Look. You can see how much. Quite a lot left. Yeah, I'll have to go over the whole of that with gloss medium or matte medium. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. Let's try the other side. See how much we lose over here. Well, we're losing quite a bit down the base here and over here. Yes, I must have been quite tardy putting this paper down. By the time I'd finished pulling up all the stencils and everything, I think the paint was getting quite dry, so that's why it's there. But it's a really nice effect. I do like the glitter of it. Can you see that?
Yeah, I like that. I'm trying. Russ is bothering me here.
There we go. There we are. It is quite nice. I would like to gather up some more of that. So we'll do the same with that one. So I'm going to be using smaller plates today. If I can figure out what I've done with them. I know why one of them is, because hang on, I will fetch over here. And another one over here. And one under it. There we go, that's a bigger one.
Hi, Diane Bell. Brand can't hear it.
Trapped in a corner. I've been looking at something called casting craft. Now you won't have heard of this, I dare say, because it's from the 1970s. I'm going to do some printing on this brown paper.
And this is something you found at Aunt Gwen's house that you brought
It
home.
is Cast Craft, it's called. In fact, I've got two of the boxes here. One's Cast Craft and the other one is The Potter's Wheel, which is an early 1970s children's learn how to be a potter thing, run on a battery. Well, two batteries. So that would be fun to have a look at. There's one, and it's the same size. That's good. So that's still got some patterning on it. So that will probably need a bit more effort. And we'll get one of those. I've also got this one, but we've used that one before. That's the bigger one for the bigger papers. But I did get...
Oh, you're welcome, Trish.
The smaller one.
Hi, Fran.
Just the right size for this one. Sorry?
Hi, Fran from Trish.
Oh, hi, Trish. And I can use this bit. Nice. Oh, I did want to say that one of the best books I can recommend you do buy is this, or something like it. Doesn't have to be that particular brand, but I like having a plain, a jotter full of plain sheets, because I spend a lot of time sitting there and drawing things. Any old thing, even just a doodle, you know, just a...
Well, that's what I have sitting in front of me today is just a composition notebook that I've been, I took it on the road with us the other day, and I had an idea for a collage. Woke up in the middle of the night with an idea for a collage. So I tried to keep my eyes closed and draw it out. Yep.
So I just did a little doodle with that. And it's nothing. I mean, if you could do it with your eyes shut and then have a look and see if there's anything there you could keep. You never know. I've got an eraser. I could rub bits out. Well, I'm not with that one. It's quite an old pencil. So that eraser is going to be removed by me and thrown out. I usually use either that. I think I just dropped the phone again. Never mind. Or something like these two. That one. And I like that one as well. I like this one because it's got the very small tip. So if you're going to buy a book, I would recommend a jotter full of plain sheets of paper because it's so useful. I mean, on the next page, I'll probably have a shopping list.
Call it an idea book.
Or a list of things to do. Smother. Sorry?
I call mine an idea book.
Yeah. Same idea. Same thoughts. Let's just put everything in mine. I don't bother distinguishing between what's for shopping and what isn't. I mean, I've got loads of those jotter pads, but can I find more than one at a time? No. So we've got a few more plates there we can have a play with after we've done something with that one to try and clean that lot up. And I want to try this one. It goes with one of those, not that particular one of the other ones, which I've probably got in a little tangle up here. Oh, I've got some big dragons as well if you want to add dragons to it. Use that one. Oh, and this is one of my favourite PN Artist Studios own design of stencils. It's the Ripley Railroad. I love that one. Really nice. Lots of different detail in it. You've got the big blocky bits. You've got little tiny thin bits. And you've got Rayleigh bits. Lovely. I love the complexity of it. It can look like netting. It can look like a fence. In fact, you can cut along it and end up with just a fence bit from going off into the distance. You know, that's lovely. So where's the other bit of this one? Would it go with alien plants? Might do. There's the other one. I think is that the one that goes? No, that's not that one, is it? Is it? I don't think it is. Well, could be, but it might not. And I've got that one down there. And this is the one that's just gone in the shop. Now, this one. Lovely. Flying saucers. This is the one I think that goes in here.
Mariah says she made a connection on the squared stencils.
Oh, yeah? What sort of connection?
Let me see. I was just in there looking.
I like that, using the edge as well.
So if you want to find them, you go to stencils, go to the shop, go to stencils, and then switch it to the newest instead of the most popular. And then...
Or you can look by designer, I think, now. I think they've got that function going as well.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's lovely. Like it.
It doesn't look any different to me, Mariah.
Well, it might be some little simple thing that just connects it up better.
Yeah. Gosh, we've got such beautiful little stencils in it. The birds, the holiday strips, the nest and eggs, the whimsical whatnot doodle shapes,
Lovely.
the Polynesian paisley, the edgy elves with stockings. Ah, the funky strings, guitar, ukulele, mandolin, musical trio. Holy moly.
Does that one go in there? I think that one does. And this one, I believe, goes in there. There we go. We've got all three. Lovely. Archaeology, straw, and squares. Right, let's have a little play then.
Okay.
You can use those later.
This one,
There's the paper.
both of these are the outside things. No, these are the stencils. These are in the shop. Am I correct, Mariah? I'm looking back up to make sure.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh no, the stencils are separate, and so these are not what you'll see in the shop.
No, I thought they were.
Well, they're inners.
I'm sure that one was there.
That's it. Right there is what you'll see in the shop. Right there is what you'll see in the shop. Now the one.
And I use the edges as well.
Right. That part isn't what's showing in the shop. Not exactly. Right.
Particularly, if you ask for the outside as well, and then you cut around it to this shape or this sort of shape, then you've got two stencils in one. You've got your inner, which is that.
Yeah, that's all that's showing in the shop is the inners. But Mariah will send the outer bit if you request it. Put that in your
I think they request.
That's why it threw me off.
And then I would put that on top so that fills in the gap. So that way you get a really nice effect when you're using the ink. Let's see what we can do with it.
Right, Diana. Basically a mask stencil if that's what you want. Yeah, please go forward.
Just cleaning the top of this here teal.
See, if I go over here to the shop and start looking at them, then I'm down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
I'm just looking. Well, Colleen, don't forget now, if you spend $30 or more, use that Fan 10 discount. Fan 10 discount. code. There you go. And not only that, but then
Peeling off
if you
my
use that,
doodles.
then Mariah and us will know that you saw it here,
That's true.
that you
Yeah.
were here and you got the code from me. You did.
Just peeling these bits off. Sorry.
Colleen says she thinks she can buy some stencils because she didn't buy a book today.
Oh, there you go. There we are. I must just take this thing off I'm wearing. It's covered with stars. Otherwise, I'm going to get this really mucky. So I won't be a sec.
All right.
Haul it off. I've warmed up now, you see, so I was just so cold before. Hang on, let's get that off my head. So I don't want to be pulling that off with everything else. Ooh, over it goes. That's better. Now, before it actually dries up, don't do that beastly thing. I'm going to put this down first, gently, and then I'm going to figure out which way around this goes, which I think is this way. There, get it to fit in nicely. And then I can put things like dragonflies and some moons.
Right, Colleen? Julie says, I received a package and it had the really large bubble wrap in it, a bit more than 1 inch wide bubbles. Very cool. And Colleen said,
We'll
we
use
are
the,
all getting like children again. You give them a present and they play with the box. We get a box and play
yeah,
with stuffing.
I want a smaller one than that. Little tiny Pluto, because Pluto is a tiny planet. There we go.
Ooh.
And we'll have a go with this. This is rice paper, this Sumi sketch pad. Sorry, Yasumoto sketch pad. And it has a coating on it, so one side is smoother than the other.
Good, Lisa. Now you can relax and enjoy being here.
Whereas I'm hunting around madly, wondering what on earth I've done with my Baron. It's around here somewhere. Baron, where are you? Doesn't really matter. Anything will work. La, 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 la. Oh, I pulled them both off together. I did not mean to do that, but never mind.
It's like a park scene, the way it came out, like you're looking down on a park outline.
Yeah.
And then you've got the
plan.
Right, Julie? Grab the closest thing that can work as a Baron. It's up there somewhere. She's been crazy.
Oh, it's got to be up there somewhere. Yeah.
She's just had a crazy morning.
Up or down, somewhere around. Doesn't matter. You can use the bottom of a bottle. Oh, that's nice. I'm quite liking that. Hasn't pulled a lot off because I took so flipping long playing. But you see what I mean? You get a really nice imprint from using the surround as well. I'm sorry about that, Mariah, but I like it. Lovely. So I'm going to do that again. And this time, I'm going to put the bronze down first. Oh, I had a really big gloopiness there. I don't know if I can get that off. Without letting it fall on the plate. Ah, got it all off. I should be able to shut the bottle now at least. Apart from getting it all over me. Right, Quixie Wixie. Now, using one of Mariah's moons and Pluto, and slightly larger, one of those, I think. Yeah, that one. Uranus. And saw him at the corner of my eye.
Hi, Angela.
One.
Wonder why it keeps doing that.
Oh, that's a better size. There we go. Lovely.
I don't know, Julie. I had to fix mine too.
We'll go with that. Want to do that one as well. I like him. I think I've dropped something. Always be the way. I am going to cut the pulsar out. There we go. I like him. And the outer rings of Saturn. And the moons. There we go. Come on, get up. That's 3 times I picked that piece up and it's fallen back on the floor in the same spot. Well, I'm going to add that in a bit. See if we can get a bit quicker.
I am. Angela wants to know what I'm working on. What I've been working on is today, very hectically, is trying to plot and plan some stickers that I can print and cut with my silhouette. that I want to use in future in journals. So I'm trying to find some likable stickers to print out.
Huh? There we go.
And I
See
found
what we
some
can.
beauty ones that I like, but unfortunately, everybody that has free stickers or free clip art or the ones that I find, they want you to join and send them your email so you can get all kinds of junk, nasty emails after the fact and spam and
No, I'm not into that.
it didn't come up, not so much.
Yeah, it did. I'm putting it back down again.
What's that, Diane? Print and cut stickers? I just wanted, I've looked at some planner stickers and those are okay. Those work for me for one of my other journals. But mostly I just wanted little pretty clip art gnomes and butterflies and maybe a few affirmation. Yeah, stickers. I don't know. I have some sticker paper I found and so I thought I'd
Green.
dig out my silhouette and I needed to dig it out anyway. I wanted to print off some moons, some cutouts of moons, because France said I could, and alien plants.
Oh dear, I left that resting on there too long and I've got paper on here now. Oh well, it's too late.
What do you mean you'd make me something, Darcy? Like, I don't know what you mean. And I've never done this before, so this is also doing the print and cut is also new to me. And I have a laser printer, so I have to be careful. I'm using matte sticker paper rather than the glossy. Oh, I do digital too at Photoshop and Illustrator. Oh yeah, Fran and I both play around with that. Um,
In
but
fact, when I don't know what I'm doing, I ring up, I call up Violet to say, please, how do I do this?
yeah, and it's been a while, and I'm just being lazy now. I just thought, work smarter, not harder, and let somebody else do the graphics. So I went looking for free. I went on Pinterest and I found all kinds of them, and everyone I click on that I like, they want you to subscribe and join. Okay. Angela, if you buy a digital kit off Etsy, you download it once and you can print it off as many times as you want, I suspect. But each that somehow, Fran, that somehow just didn't it's not done yet.
I quite like it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a combination of green and bronze. I quite like that. I don't have to cover up all the white all the time. I don't like this nice little bit of selling showing up there. But we'll go on and do another one, see what happens.
Andrew, usually if you buy a digital kit off Etsy, you would check their rules, um, their terms of service. But usually once you download it, it's yours. You wouldn't have to download it again. It would always be yours, downloaded, and you can print it as many times as you want. Usually the terms of service would probably include that you couldn't sell it as is, although if you printed graphics that you put in a journal, you could sell the journal with the graphics in it, but not the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And as long as you keep your original link to the download or whatever it is you need. Yeah, if your computer crashes, that's basically like an invoice, and you can go back and download it again. I tend to keep things on an external hard drive, and then, well, actually on two, because I've had my external hard drive die. Um, I have very few things on my computer. Oh, good to know. Darcy says you can look on your past purchases. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Credit the designer or the seller, the vendor. Yep. So what did you do to your finger that you got a boo-boo?
Oh, I was cutting the packet on a some dog chews, and I went snip, cut the flipping finger as well.
I've done that.
It's like, you're not paying attention. That bit belongs to you. You're not
You left
supposed to clip
DNA.
that. Well, it's amazing. I only just felt it when it was too late.
You were just sharing your DNA.
Yeah. Well, I've got that. I'm going to put it back down with something else. What shall I use? Oh, I'll use a bit of that, I think. That's the Sailor Blue Green shade. Yes, a bit of that. Oh, I haven't shown you what I did with Mr. Fluffy. Remind me to show Mr. Fluffy. He's completely covered in that.
Oh, yeah.
Those thingamies now. The piece I was using.
So anyway, to continue answering, I was just looking around for some little designs that I could print out as a practice sheet to see how it would align on my silhouette, how it would work with my printer and whatever. So I didn't want to get anything too fancy. I was actually just looking at some leaves from plants. And of course, when I do go looking around for something, I always fall in a rabbit hole.
In fact, if she happens to be doing something while we're having a little play date, we both fall down the same rabbit hole.
Yes. Yes, we do. And it's like, oh, okay, we're going fishing. I got to reel us back in. Well, I was in Silhouette Studios looking at their fonts and graphics, and then I was over in designbundles.net and looking at theirs. And it's like, well, I'm a member of Graphics Fairy, so I've got a ton from there.
Like that one. That's nice. Lovely. I like these dragonflies particularly for their wings, you know. I mean, that the wing design is just so lovely and intricate. Not so keen on these ones because they don't actually have any. Let's remove him for now. What else can I use? What happened to that? I had that a moment ago. There we go. I like that tree. I think I'll move him out. Put him up there.
I see. Well, if I know you don't have anything in there, but if you want to post the link for future reference for everybody, you can. Go right ahead.
Can have a bit more of this one. I like this one.
I did a search for what you typed there, and it didn't. Let's go back.
I like this method. This is one of my favorite ways of doing stencils, I think.
Over top?
Yeah, putting it down layer after layer after layer, you know. You do get a very intense thing after a while.
Yeah, I'm not There, now I found it. So anybody can go there and follow shop. I see. So Darcy has a link to her Etsy shop under all her videos. There you go. Good idea. I knew what you meant.
Oh, I like it. Me like it. Me
Now,
love you, that one.
now that one I like. That one I like.
Daddy love. Yeah, me
That
like it.
I don't know where Paula is. Paula, I hope you're okay. And she was going to be cooking dinner for her husband now that he's home safe. But at the top of your page, there was something that just, yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Oh, I'm a bad girl.
I'm gonna try a bit of this langui. So I thought to let that dry a bit while I'm pulling this out because I'm going to put some more paint on in a minute.
Oh, good, Angela. Well, Paula
So we'll
was
only
here.
use the langui today because otherwise I will get confused as to what I'm doing.
Paula was here. She was going to be lurking. She was concerned about her husband traveling through some really bad weather there, but he made it home. So she's probably doing her,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So she's probably over there cooking her dinner and lurking. That's okay.
This one feels as if it's got coating on one side as well, this langui. So I reckon I'm going to get a few sheets out of this. Where's my scissors? I'm just going to cut this piece.
How does it feel? What does it feel like?
Well, one side feels textured, which is this top piece, and the other side feels smoother. So it's got something on it. So the langui is not the raw.
So
Here I am. I'm
does
going to fold
it
this
remind
over
you,
and get two more sheets out of this.
does it remind you more like parchment paper or tracing paper or packing paper? Can you
Rice paper.
just
It
write?
is sold as rice paper. Langui rice paper. Calligraphy. For calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy. See?
Here's Paula.
Now,
Okay,
I'm
Mariah.
going to put some dioxazine on here.
She said, Paula says, back in the old days, we had speed dating. She said, I just had speed dating. Shove it in, and you now have my full attention. That's not good. That's
Ooh.
indigestion. Ooh, that's a lot of blue. Oh, Mariah, I have to tell you, I watched a video the other day uh, of a technique and it blew me away. I've not seen it anywhere else. So I want to send it to you to watch, and I think when you start watching it, you'll realize why, and show it to Patricia. I'll find it and send it to you after the show
And
today.
me,
Oh, and you, yeah. Oh, yeah.
please.
Um, it's just a little bit. It uses the gel plate, but it's a technique, and I don't want to give it away because in case Patricia or you choose to attempt it. But I had not
I'm
seen
getting
it
some lovely
anywhere else.
spelling.
And Paula,
Lovely spelling.
it doesn't mean that you guys haven't, but I had not. So I wanted to share it.
Oh, this. I feel like this one's going to be really nice.
Is it coming through?
Oh, I can see it. Lovely selling here and here and here. It's lovely. If you could see my face, there's this funny grin on my face.
I believe you. It looked like it was coming through the paper onto your fingers, but I guess not.
Yeah, so this is his langui, so I'm not going to leave it on here long in case it's the kind that rips.
I wonder if Paula knows more about this paper. Oh, is that pretty?
Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? That's dioxazine purple and the bronze.
Oh, I like that. Tip it and
On
tilt it.
top of the previous color was phthalo blue shade, blue green shade with the bronze. So that's coming through as well. So we're getting a little bit of that. There's some of the blue. In fact, I'll go back and put some more blue on now, I think. Oh, helps if you open the bottle. Trying to put a little bit on by just shaking a little bit out of the nozzle.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Shaky, shaky.
Shake your booty.
Right. I'm going to wait. I'm putting it smooth side down. But I can see there's some nice selling coming here. Look.
I see it.
Some here. Ooh. Big sale, clouds.
I have to get that tree too. So I need the alien planets, the moons, and the tree.
I don't think I uploaded that tree. I thought I had, but I don't think I did. I'll have to go and make sure with that one.
Well,
and I haven't uploaded
that
yet. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Very much.
Certainly.
Thank you.
Oh, we've got the acro jack in place.
Yes, I saw that. Oh my Lord.
The ceiling people, so we're not afraid of the ceiling falling down so much now. He's got to source a nice big oak beam for us, preferably not one that's going to cost the price of the house. And then he'll come back and put it in. But now we've got the acro jack there. It's safe until he comes back with the beam.
Honestly, friend, when you showed me the first picture, I had not seen that pipe.
No, the pipe was hidden by the casing. We didn't see it there either. We didn't know it was there.
And then
it was hanging on by half a bracket.
Right.
One of those sort of brackets. Half of it had come loose, and it was only hanging on by the bottom bit. It's amazing.
Scary.
Yeah, very. Let's see what we've got.
So now you have these two giant jacks in your kitchen, right?
No, one. He only needed one.
Oh, good.
But the other one was a bit too tall. So he's going to go and get another smaller jack to go with that one for when he takes because he'll put the jack up on the ceiling to take the weight of the floor above while he removes the beam. See? Yeah, you've got to be careful with this paper. It's not completely okay because that piece was trying to peel up. So I was a bit long with that. We'll have another go, and we'll have a go trying not to be quite so long. And a little touch of this. I do mean little. Got one more of those sheets, and I've got to cut some more. And let's have that bit of bronze up and add it to the pile. There we go. Last one. Let's try it the other way down, see if that makes a big difference.
We'll see what you get. You never know.
So this is smooth side up. And we mustn't be too long with it because it is starting to full. If I dawdle about, you can see I'm going to get something nice off that.
Angela, I love Victoria designs.
There we are. That's good. I like that.
I like that.
That's a nice one. Beautiful.
More blue than the other this time. Yeah. I still like it.
So let's try a bit more of this one this time. And I want to lift this up, or at least put it to one side while I have a go with the other stencils.
They're liking that last one. Oh, wow. Wow.
This is going to be dark.
Yes.
A little bit too much on this. I'm going to take some of that off. There we go. I've got 3 sheets up there. Now this one's not going to have so much bronze in it because I didn't put any on.
Okay, I've got to.
Quite wet. I've got to be fairly quick.
Remember, I've got to send this link to Mariah. Well, I'll send it to Paula first. There you go, Paula. And then I will send it to Fran. And
well, I won't see it until after the stream because I'm busy.
And now I'm going to send it to Mariah. I was really fascinated by the technique that she used.
Oh. And there's still some bronze coming up anyway.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Over there.
Lovely. Right, well, I'm going to put take these off because I think they're going to give us a lovely effect now. And that's just the stencil, not using the surround as well. Mariah's moon. Brad's, I think it's Brad's dragonfly. There we go. And we're going to put that aside to dry properly so we can get those nice crisp edges. I think this is a lovely pattern.
I like
something
that.
Gorgeous off that. Yeah. So we'll pop that aside.
I love that squares with the cross hatches. I don't know what Mariah called it in the shop, but
I think it's squares 2 or something.
But I like the way they're joined with cross hatches.
I'm using this because I want to see if it works.
So Paula says, spell the paper name, please. I think tapioca paper from Vietnam. You could just show her the squared hatched. Yeah. You could just show her the...
Could be interesting.
She thinks
this is Langui.
Yeah. Langui.
Langgui. Two G's.
G-G-U-I. Okay. Langgui.
Yep.
I had a feeling Paula might know.
This is upside down, but never mind. I'm going to do this. Probably call this an alien creature, and get away with it because it's not a real thing at all.
What, your ostrich with the peacock head?
Exactly. Peacock feathers. Ostrich with the peacock feathers. But I don't think it's gonna. Oh, it will. I didn't think it would fit so well.
Look at you go.
Ooh.
Well, those two on the right almost look like they could be Christmas ornaments.
They do a bit, don't they?
Julie says, Galaxy with a peacock with an attitude.
Yeah. Peacock with an attitude.
We have to have a story with everything, don't we?
And we'll have a Uranus in a distance there. Right, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, okay. See what happens. Right, I definitely want a bit of that.
Langgui makes Sumi ink brushes. Yeah, I think. Yeah, she said. Paula says Langgui makes Sumi ink brushes.
Well, it was put on Amazon as if that was the type of paper. Yeah, it's a choice between raw, Langgui, or something else. Can't remember what the other ones were. Galaxy colours. What did I have in this corner?
Yeah, I'm not. I have to go back to look because I really think you did that wrong. You
Did I? Probably.
You did it.
Oh, I did, yes.
You changed.
Yeah, I was going to have Saturn there. Well, we'll pretend it's Jupiter. Because Jupiter is similar, doesn't have the same amount of moons and slightly different patterning. But never mind. Jupiter has also got a spot. So that's a black spot or a red spot. Oh, yeah. Anyway, one of them.
You have them backwards. Yeah, that's okay. Yes, it is one freaky looking bird. It's a bird.
I like it. I like freaky looking.
Yeah.
This won't be so good, this one, because it's the first one.
What side did you put down?
Smooth.
Deep faithful to go where no man has gone before. Oh, his face didn't come up so well. Bummer.
I think.
It will when you do the registration, though. Get your fingers down in them little.
Can't be too long though. It's going to be better on the second pull.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Phew.
I am not pulling them up yet, but that gives you a bit better. We'll be better on the next one. It'll be all right at the night. Good. Get it all over me now. Well, I haven't really tested this over a long period of time like I did the sketch paper. The Yasutomo seems to have more tolerance for dampness than this stuff does, but that's only really tiny bits that we're starting to pull up. So, you know. I'm going to put a drop more of this on. Drop more here.
Okay, Trish. Thank you for being here, and I'm so glad you were feeling well enough to be here with us.
She going?
Yep, she says, I have to go early today. Evie and I are making Christmas ornaments, and she is ahead of me.
Oh, right. Well, you've got to go do that.
See you Sunday.
Well, thanks for dropping by. Enjoyed it.
She says, see you Sunday and PM Artist Live.
Yep. I've been watching some of the Thursday Thoughts I missed.
Oh, I am so far behind.
Yeah. Well, the Thursday, I sort of caught up. I didn't go back and watch lots of the ones while I was in Wales because there's just too many. That's quite nice. I like that.
And I didn't.
It's getting some nice texture in here. You probably can't see it so well. Let's see if I can show it to you.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You're getting some texture
so
in there.
But yeah, up there, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's soaking into the Tyvek, so starting to get something coming back. Let's try another colour. What else we got over here that
Someone
I tried
way back when, Julie, mentioned about the speedball bear and where it's better used, but honestly I don't remember who, if it was Lisa or Carrie or somebody. Vaguely don't remember.
Try a bit of that one. And what else have we got over here that I haven't used lately? We could try a bit of that. That might be interesting.
I forgot to tell you, Fran. Russ invited me out on another road trip with him next week.
Ooh.
I declined.
Oh.
I declined. It wasn't an overnighter.
All right.
But it's in an area.
Well, I might try a bit of carbon black just for fun.
It's in an area where we go on our little anniversary vacations, and he knows I like it. It's over by the Mississippi River. But I declined. Next week is too busy of a week.
There we go. Some bits on the top of my quinacridone nickel laser gold. Oh, I better shake it up a bit as well.
Wow.
I've not tried that combination before.
I was going to say, Paula, I think I have the Anthony's one. I'm very happy with it. Oh, wow. Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect with that.
That's quite interesting.
That's perfect with that crazy bird. And look at all that selling. Holy cow.
I haven't got a piece of paper cut ready, so I'm going to use a bit of the Yasutoma because I just have to tear that out. Better. Oh, it's funny how much you relax when you finally get the paper down.
You just get to caress your plate.
Yeah. Nice plate. There you go. It's like stroking the dog's tummy.
Yeah, you're going to upset Rufus.
No, he's outside. Ooh. Ooh, this is good. Look at that. Ooh. Isn't that lovely?
Hold that up a little closer. Up, up, up. Oh, very nice. Look at all the yumminess. And you can even make out the bird's face a little bit. Ooh.
Just a bit. Might have to put more detail in his face.
I love the selling that took place there.
The clouding. That was carbon black and nickel azo gold.
I don't know. Hold that paper still and let me ask you a question. Look up to the top right, the top right moon, top right planet. I see two eyes and a goofy little top right, your other right. There you go. Two eyes and a little nose and a goofy little chicken mouth.
I've got to have a drink.
Yes, you do.
Well, I like that combination, but that's also, I could see, which you may not be able to, picking up some of the bronze as well from before. There's still bronze down there.
I like that. Kind of wish you could bring that other piece of paper over there and align it up and press it, get some goodies off of it.
Just a second, I've just got to blow my nose.
Okay. Hold your...
That's better. Sorry about that. Let's try again, and I've got to add a bit more bronze because I like the bronze. I wish Jackson to get the finger out and get hold of some of the bronze in the High Flow. I want to order lots of paints from them, and they're not helping me. A little bit of carbon black, which seems to be so good at something, selling and things, almost like doodahs. Stuart Semple's. That's what I was trying to think of. Why is it that black seems to be so good at selling? I mean, it's just two blacks that are good at selling.
Well, you said High Flow.
Well, yeah. But the black seems to sell so much more than anything else does.
I don't see an owl. I don't see it. Hog on. I see what you mean, though. I'm watching it. Yeah.
I've got some owls in the tubes. Owls in the tubes.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm just digesting whether they're any good or not yet. They're in the tube.
What do you mean by tubes?
Digestive tubes.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's those tubes that used to run in stores where you put the receipt in one end, shut it off, they put the money in the other end, and shot the change back.
It's my own fault for asking you, isn't it?
Yeah. Not so much of the Nicolazo gold in that one. I'm going to add some more of that. But there's a fair bit of the bronze in it. Nice. We're getting more detail in the face now.
I like that one. You tip it and tilt
There's
it.
a little owl back.
It in. Wow. Okay, Darcy. Okay, Mariah. Everybody's got to go. Mariah's got to go get Izzy. Oh, Darcy's staying. She's just saying bye to Mariah. Selling. Yeah, right, Julie. Selling like that with a C. You need to bring that back. That's a good one to end with when you lay out your end papers. That's a pretty one. I like that. That one and the one with the violet.
Yes, that was good. Wonder what black and violet would be like.
Mostly violet.
Well, we'll have to have a look. Try that in one of them.
Yeah, I think.
Halloweeny. Bit too much black in this, I think.
That's why I said if you went with black and violet, I would put lots more violet than black.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I've got dioxazine purple, and I've also got permanent violet dark. Try that one. Don't know. Hello.
Phone.
Huh?
Phone.
Yeah. We've still only got one phone out of 4 that actually has any phone numbers on it. Well, I've got to attend to that sometimes. There must be a way. The technicians seem to think there was a way to just press a button or a selection of buttons and have it transferred to all the others. But I'm not sure whether I believe him or not. Our old phone did that because it did it on the base unit and it propagated out to everybody else. But this one is different. That's nice. Now there's quite a bit of the bronze showing through.
Russ had me get a program called, Smart Switch, something like that, where everything that was on my other phone got put on the new one.
Oh, right. I like that one. That's pretty good, I think. So we'll try with the purple.
Try it with the purple.
Let's try with the permanent violet dark. We've still got some black on here, so we don't need to add much, if any, of that.
I don't know where.
So we'll add a bit of copper.
I don't.
And the faintest suggestion, I think, of the carbon black. Just a tiny droppy. Yeah. And
Just a little bit.
there. Yeah. Little bit. See what happens.
Prawns. No, not prawns. Phone. He said phone. Yeah. Smart switch. It's for Samsung. It's for our phones because you and I have the same phones, I believe.
Oh.
Don't we?
Oh, for the mobile phone, you mean?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, you're not talking about the mobile, are you?
No, I'm talking about the house phone.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Smart Switch is a program, isn't it?
Yes, it's an app that transferred all my.
Yeah.
Yep. Russ made
That's
me.
what we did when we swapped from my old Samsung to this one.
Mhm.
Well,
Yep.
he did it for me. That's looking quite good coverage there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is nice.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
I like that. Almost looks like the bird's got spectacles on.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you about that beak shape. Now I can see it here, but in the stencil itself, I couldn't quite figure out what you were going for with that. But now I see it.
Yeah.
Now I
You
can
could see it better in the drawing than because I had to connect it up in places. It does kind of take away from the
Wasn't that
complete
nice?
picture sometimes.
So what was that? Was that the
So,
violet with just a tad of black?
huh? What?
The colors on that.
That was permanent violet dark, copper, and a tiniest touch of the black.
Okay, you did put the copper in there. Yeah, that's right.
Quite a bit of copper.
I like
Tiniest
that.
touch of the black. So, what did I say I was going to do? Oh, I know. I didn't say. I was thinking it. Hang on. Let's see if this is going to work. Or I might do that. Yeah. Maybe a tiny touch of that. What have I got in there? What have I got? Yes, got that in there. Maybe a bit of that as well.
Peacocky. You go ahead and say that. I'm not saying that anymore. Where you going? Well, you were going to pick up that yellow, and I was like, yeah, let's go with that. But no.
Well, it probably failed utterly because I'm using purple, and yellow and purple do
Yeah,
not go.
sure they do. They were my
Not when I
school
use them.
colors. My high school colors. That should tell you something. Wow.
You had a jazzy high school.
I think it was more of a purple and yellow gold type thing. Oh, look at that. That is just now let's see. There you go. Now it looks gradient almost, you know? Ooh, get some paper and put it down.
Just coming.
I was just because I love the squared hatched stencil, I was just looking at it thinking, wow, if you put that behind the bird's head,
Yeah.
that would be cool. It would be like he's up against a fence or something. Ooh.
That's not too bad at all.
There's another
That
nice
was
one.
Nicolazo yellow in there. It's giving it some warmth through there.
with the violet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like.
with the permanent violet dark.
You know what it does there?
And
It
not,
lets the stencil pop out really nicely, outline
yeah,
really nicely. Yep,
yeah.
I like
Let's have
that
another
one.
go. This time I'm going to try benzimidazolone yellow medium. Benzimidazolone. Sounds like something from outer space, doesn't it?
You say so.
Not much. Don't want to put too much on.
Gold, black,
And let's try a bit of this green gold.
and they were called the Wilmington Wildcats from Wilmington, Illinois.
And keep on track with a little bit of the carbon black.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. Right, Julie, I give up trying to say them. It's the he says what a mouthful the color names are.
It's like something out of some song that you haven't quite learnt. Benzie, Midder, Zolone, everybody.
Paula says,
Sorry.
Benzie, I want to hear Paula, I want to hear you say that. Benzie Middo, whatchamacallit.
Benzie, Midder, Zolone.
So,
Benzie Mid, Zolone.
so Paula sent Fran and I voice messages today, and Fran listened to hers. Just she didn't get a chance until just before we went on. But I got to tell you,
Yep.
I love your voice and your accent, Paula. Just really cool. So yeah, you send me a voice message saying that. I want to hear your voice.
Benzie Midder, Zolone, calling.
I would just hold up the bottle and say, read it yourself. I like that one. I thought it would be too dark, but it's not. That's just
Yeah.
I like it. Super
Like it.
name. Yeah. Supercalifragilistic name.
So what do I do this time? Let's not put any black on this time. Let's see what happens without the black.
Benzene whoozy what's it?
Benzene whoozy what's it? Ooh.
Julie said that. Look at me read. You want me to teach you how to say those? No, you let Fran. Fran likes to say those words. She has the magical tongue.
Just a touch here and there.
I see that.
Spawning about. Just a little bit that way to sort of disturb the stripes a little bit, blend it in a little bit. And then I think it's about time to do the other one.
Look at that paper just suck up that paint. It just
Shucky.
yeah.
So actually I think that this Yasutomo Sumi paper sketch pad works just as good as the Langui or Langui. But I'm going to cut a couple more sheets of that. I'm going to put some down.
Okay, Angela, thank you for being here. Right, Lisa, just brought to you by the color and then hold up the bottle. See you Sunday.
That's gone a bit darker there. A bit
Yeah,
more
but I
paint on it.
still like it. You've lost something in the bird's face, but I still like the
Yeah.
colors. I do
Good.
like the colors.
Yeah, nice. Like that. Right, so let's do a bit brighter.
So we're coming up on 2 hours. Just so you know, I'm not going to let you sit too long. You get a backache.
No, I don't really want to. I'm going to be tired.
Yeah.
I did not sleep much last night at all, and I got up early. So I've had about 3-4 hours.
You and me both. Thank you, everyone, for the thumbs up, by the way. We really appreciate it.
Oh, yes. Thank you
for being
for
here.
those. Right, a bit of copper. So, why is it the copper seems to land on my hands much more than any other
I
colour?
was looking at your hands, wondering about that. Wow.
There's an affinity. Right. Yeah, that's that one that's fallen down. That's the one I wanted. Right, I'm going to cut that and then pull it off quicko. Oh, that's not bad. That is not bad. Look at that. Oh, that's almost sort of African, that. Colours. Lovely. I like that one. Now, I'm going to pull these off.
Okay. You did. You have to put us on pause, Paula?
Oh,
Yeah, that purple really was hanging in there. I didn't want to leave the plate.
that's going to sit for a bit while I finish off that other one. And this one, which hopefully should be really rather nice by now, looking nice and dry.
Cool.
Yes, lovely.
Your outside buddies.
So this will be one to sit overnight, this one. But that's going to be gorgeous if I can get it all off. Really good. So what am I going to do it with? What have we got? What do you think about?
Well, you're going to laugh at me, but I'm seeing teal. Well,
there's a tealy colours already in there. We want something else to pull it up, don't we, really?
Okay. So the shift change or the color change you have in your hand, what is that? What is that? Is that iridescent or a color?
That's dragonfly glaze.
Oh, the glaze.
Full spectrum. Oh. But what I'm thinking, what about benzimidazolone? That might be quite good.
That might make it pop, yeah.
Maybe. Well, it might ruin it.
You'd want to go lighter, much, much lighter, or much, much darker, right? And I'm...
Oh, Nicolay.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards lighter. So, yeah, the yellow... I don't know. The Nicolazo might...
Or we could go towards the red. With, well, there's quinacridone Nicolazo.
That's all right, Paula.
Quinacridone Nicolazo Gold. That might work quite well. Okay,
don't overthink it. You've been doing, like Paula says, the pulls get better each time, and each pull it warms the plate up. Just whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. Go for it.
Yep. Let's try for the Nicolazo Gold then.
Pick something. You haven't failed us yet.
Actually, I could do a combination, couldn't I?
Do whatever you want. You have my permission.
I'm feeling I wanted the benzimidazolone. So let's put some of that on as well, and then we'll see.
Wow.
There we go. I feel happier doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that might have been a mistake.
So you like this sketch pad paper?
This
better
is
than,
not Sketchpad. This is the big folded sheets of Langui.
oh, okay.
This one.
Um,
That's why I'm saying I think it was a mistake.
okay. So you like the sketch pad paper better than using copy paper, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or much better. Yes, you get a much clearer image.
Yeah, and it's absorbing the paint better. It's holding them better.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm taking that off because that was going to tear. But it's quite pretty.
Yeah, hold it. You're off screen. You're too far down. That's not bad. I mean, it's not my colors, but it's not bad.
But it's nice to try different colours for
Oh yeah,
change. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll do it
candy
on
corn.
the. No, I'm going to do it on this thing.
No, I'm saying the colors reminded me of candy corn. I'm not a fan of candy corn, and that's what those colors reminded me of.
I'm going to try it with this glassine, okay?
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to put just the yellow on, and I'm going to leave it. Right?
Didn't we decide you leave that glassine on too long and it tears?
No, not the glassine. I haven't used glassine very much at all.
Okay.
What you leave on too long is the ordinary rice paper. That tears like mad. I could put some other paper down, but it's a bit late now.
Julie says she's aching to see the underside of the gel plate.
Yeah.
Oh, too late. Before
We'll
you
have a look in a minute.
I think she meant before you put the color down, but that's okay. I'd still like to see it. All right, this is different.
I'm going to cut that off.
Paula says that Yasu told me I would sell my husband for a pad of that.
Ah,
All this year
poor old
trying
husband.
to get some here in Holland.
Hop along, nearly finished. Let's have a look at the other side. Oh, I think that's going to be rather good. Look at that. Oh, if that comes off, that's going to be lovely. I'm going to like that.
And you're gonna have
Can
to
you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. You're gonna let it set.
Yeah.
Got,
Yeah,
it's
that
got
one's got to
golden tones
stay.
to it. I like it.
Yeah. Well, I was a bit uncertain about using the yellow on its own, but it looks okay to me.
Looks okay to me.
Now this one, I know what I want to use, but can I find it? Probably not. Oh, I might. Red, violet, blue shift.
Paula says it takes 4 months for her to get Seth inks.
Really?
That's
Good
terrible.
Lord.
Geez, I would have forgotten what I wanted him for by then.
You're in Amsterdam. Can you not get them closer? You don't have to send direct to Seth, do you? Can you not get them from a local place? I mean, I can get them from other places, or I could a while back. Whether I still can, I'm not sure.
And she can't get carnival paper.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'll tell you what I did before I had any inks, and I still have them. Is I had some old markers. My neighbor gave me some old markers that her grandkids stopped using, and I took them apart and pulled them out. I had those little spray bottles. I think I showed you guys, and I put them in
Yeah.
there with a little bit of alcohol, and I made my own alcohol inks from it because their markers are already alcohol. They weren't water based,
I can't.
so they were alcohol based. So I just pulled the filter, the little thingy out, and whatever ink was in there, and put it in one of those little spray bottles with a little bit of alcohol. Made my own. Never
I'm
throw
just
markers away.
right. There it is. No one can see it in that one. It's there. Got to be able to try and get this off, and this is the only one that seems to do it. It's a solid one-piece scalpel.
The
Swan
nearest
Morton.
place she can get stuff after is France.
Oh, that doesn't take so long, does it? Or does it take a similar time?
4 months.
That's mad. Four months from France to the Netherlands. Stacked.
Will this be the last one then?
I think so, yes. I'm going to leave it. There we are. That's the one I wanted to use. And I'm going to do it with the other piece of glassine. So glassine. Here we go.
Okay.
Trying to make sure there's no bubbles. There's a little torn bit there. I didn't realise. Should have moved it up. Oh well, too late now.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So let's have a look at the other side, see what we're going to get, possibly. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad, is it?
No, it's light. It's a nice one.
This on this side of the glass, so we're not going to see that.
So will it wait until Monday, do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
If
So
not, I'll have a look later tonight and pull it off if it looks dodgy.
as a reminder, we will be back Monday as usual. Wednesday and Friday, we will not be streaming. I have commitments. So Fran gets extra
Creation time.
Creation and design time. Yeah. That's exactly where you go. You go off in your own little world, and I'll be so busy I don't even know if I'll have time to talk to you. So sorry about that. Because it gets frantic not talking to a friend.
Yeah, not the best idea. I could bring me
What
Auntie
are
Kathleen.
you scraping? You're scraping that perplex?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be better to wipe it instead of scratching at it?
Wow. I pretty much keep the plate on the other side all the time, so I'm not the best person to ask questions like that. Probably yes, but too late now.
Okay.
I think we're done.
I think we're done. We're just short.
Done.
By the time we get done breathing heavy, we'll be at 2 hours. And we thank everyone for hanging in there with us, those that are still here. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Colleen. Thank you all for
Hi,
hanging in
Julie.
with us.
Hi, Paula.
Anne says, wonderful new design. Yep.
Hi to everybody, but I didn't say hi to because I didn't know you were there because I have my earphones on and didn't hear very well. But there's no echo,
There's no
and I
echo.
was
It's
too busy going, "Oh, I'm going to try that. I think I'll put this colour on. I think I'll do that." Well, we'll see. We'll see.
so we will.
This is a good design for coming back to later and going over it with pens and
Yes.
putting different colours in different areas. That's going to be great fun to do.
Yes.
So,
So we will see everyone Monday, and Lisa, you and I will talk later. Look at there. Look at he's got a black
look
eye.
at that side. Lovely. And I might have some more planets. I don't know. I'd like to do things like Callisto, maybe Europa. Thing is, there are a lot of planets, and those planets have loads of moons. So you could go on forever, but a lot of them look very similar. So here I've been trying to pick out the ones with interesting patterns, which is why Uranus, which is really a fairly bland looking planet, it's blue with a few little white flecks here and there. But when they show you the magnetic poles, it's a wonderful, wonderful change to the design. It's great. So I thought that was lovely, that one. Okay, we will see you again. When are we doing it again now? Tell me.
Monday next week.
Yeah, I gotta go and get some nice hot drink that suits it.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Let's do. Can we do this? Hugs and love to everyone. Thank you for being here. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.